Hey, I was told by the director that my cigar smoke is getting in the way of the production. And I say tough. But down here in South Florida, down in Miami, there are some things you can do prior to the Super Bowl to keep yourself entertained. Even the day of the Super Bowl. You could go to Gulfstream Park on Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl. A great park down in Miami where thoroughbreds race. It's the site of the Florida Derby, which Barbaro won en route to his legendary Kentucky Derby performance. Let me show you a couple of big headline races here at Gulfstream Park this weekend. Here's what I got here, fellas. Gulfstream Park Turf Handicap Grade 1, run at Gulfstream Park. Go figure. Court Vision is the 8-5 favorite, trained by Ricky Drugs Dutro or Drugtro or some other combination of his name and drugs because he has had a lot of positive drug tests on his horses. Let's hope he's not drugging up Court Vision. I'm projecting a speed of 109. Remember Court Vision was in the Kentucky Derby? Well, he's actually a great turf horse. And he's the class of this field as well as possibly never on Sunday. Fresh over from Europe, so we don't really have any numbers on him that we can compare to our American speed figures. But he looks like a very classy horse trained by Pat Biancone. And I'm glad he's racing on Saturday because he'd probably never win on Sunday. This is the whole field. 6 horses are in the field. Romans and Pletcher also have a shot at the money. But Court Vision and European are the ones to beat. There's my website down there. HorseRaceBetWin.com has a lot of handicapping information as well as free picks for Gulfstream Park and Santa Anita graded handicaps, which you're also getting here on this show. The next race, the Donn Handicap, Grade 1. Speaking of the Florida Derby, Quality Road won the Florida Derby last year en route to being a favorite for the Kentucky Derby. However, he was derailed by a quarter crack or some such injury, and he was not able to participate in the Kentucky Run for the Roses. And then the next favorite scratched, as I recall, and then next thing you know, a 50-1 long shot is winning the Derby. But back to Gulfstream Park. Quality Road, he obviously likes this track. He won the Florida Derby here. He's doing well this year. He's back on track. He's training well. It's hard to believe that he would not win this race. But if he doesn't, there's an 8-1 morning line. Delightful Kiss, best late speed in the field. If early speed should compromise Quality Road, or if it's running, the track is running to late speed, expect Delightful Kiss to be there, part of the picture, at least getting a piece of the money, if not winning. And then you could also look at Past the Point, who used to run some huge speed figures, but hasn't done it very recently. So he may be past the point of winning this type of Grade 1 race. Ha ha. And then Dry Martini for Tag, for Barclay Tag. I thought he liked the shaken martinis, but a dry martini is what he likes. That's a good long shot at 12-1. The next race, believe it or not, you can simulcast. You can bet simulcast races from all around the country if you're at Gulfstream Park or any other horse racing or OTB. There's a big race, 3-year-old race. Speaking of the Kentucky Derby, we're on the road to the Roses here with the Robert B. Lewis Grade 2 at Santa Anita. Sunny Santa Anita over in California. I like Dave and Dixie. He's probably not going to be favored. I don't have the odds yet. Trained by John Sadler, only because he has the best late speed in the field. But Bob Baffert normally wins this type of race, and he has a Tiz Chrome. Yes, Phil, that's a Tiz Now horse, who's a speedball. He has the best early speed in the race. He should do really well. American Lion is also a Tiz Now horse, and could also do very well in this race. And I don't think he's going to be a short price either. And then you have Domination for Sadler, and I went ahead and listed all 7 horses in the race, just because there are only 7 horses. And then that's followed up by that Strub Grade 2, which is another classic race, and I think it used to be a Grade 1, but I don't remember. I must have misremembered it. But Baffert looks like he's got a good shot at this race with misremembered. Great running style for this track and for this pro ride surface at Santa Anita. And I think he'll probably win it. But you got to respect the late running ability of Rendezvous. And Hollendorfer could have a rendezvous with Destiny if that happens. I'm not sure that 4 Rules horse is Mass 1. I know he's a 4 Rules horse. I don't know if he's going to be the favorite. The last time he ran on this surface, he did very well. So look at it. And from my perspective, it's 3 co-favorites, although I'm sure Baffert's horse will be favored. His first horse misremembered. Then Square Eddie O'Neill, who was great on the 3-year-old trail last year, that's going to be good. And Bill Mott has a nice horse in here as well. Again, horseracebetwin.com. A lot of great handicapping information there. And if you go to /free-picks, you get my free picks that I have for graded stakes on the weekend at major tracks. So I don't know how you can go wrong there. And that's all I have for the races. Good luck at the races in the Super Bowl this weekend. We'll see you there.